They must be treated with respect as professionals, not reduced to stereotypes. Back in 2009, the High Court directed all educational and professional institutions in Bangladesh to adopt and implement anti-sexual harassment policies. And yet, most institutions have either ignored it or lack the proper capacity to implement it effectively. So today, I urge our beauty queens and every young woman in this room to also take up the fight against violence and harassment. Speak up. Show the courage to be more than what society expects, because real change requires all of us. Finally, Meghna, congratulations. You have returned with grace, strength, and dignity. You inspire us. And to all of our beauty queens, I wish you the very best in your mission to change the world. You are not just representing Bangladesh's beauty, you are representing its voice, its strength, and its future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nasreen. That was very powerful. Next up, we have the co-founder and creative director of Shawl Tori, Katerina Dawn.
Hi, good evening, Jonathan. It's such a pleasure to be here. It's just a surprise. Thank you, Meghna, for having me. And thank you all for listening. I'm really grateful and honored to be here at this milestone event with such a wonderful gathering. I pray that you forgive me my shortcomings in the speech, and hopefully I add some value to the moment. I mean, well, okay. But I can't speak it for somebody. My calling is to tell and amplify stories, particularly those of women, because for a long time and still today, most stories are told from a different point of view. Bangladesh has been my home for over 20 years, and I know it to be a young and dynamic population where the gender ratio is almost 1 to 1. There's a long and deep history of female leadership and female power here. Unfortunately, in recent times, we see it being deteriorated. So to be here right now and to hear Meghna speak like she did, is really a joyful moment because it shows that there's women taking platforms and taking them as a responsibility to speak out for others. I really hope that the Miss Bangladesh Foundation will continue to be this bold and this brave and to represent the many different ethnicities that exist in Bangladesh. And the fact that it's a very unique place and that it recognizes Hijra and recognizes the third sex, and there's many definitions of beauty within the word woman. And while a pageant is a competitive event where there can only be one winner, it can also be a community. And perhaps it's absurd to expect the pageant to be a sisterhood, but maybe we need to be absurd because there is too much ruthlessness and too little harmony. And as we face this world of growing conflict, the celebration of beauty, confidence, pride, character, and values is critical. Visibility is critical, but even more so, audibility. So having women speak, and Meghna, when she came into the room, she asked for all of you to listen and not just take photos. I think that's something that all of you should hear. It's not just a pageant. There's a lot of message here. Miss Bangladesh represents a beautiful nation of great potential, a land that has all the raw materials. It has soil, river, history, craft, agriculture, community, all is here. And the world should know this. But internally, we must create a nation that not only celebrates women as tokens, but also improves conditions and safety, which has become a concern. So an appeal to all the men that listen to this is be conscious, make space, listen, understand consent. It's really not that difficult. Women must be visible, but they must be audible. So I'll read you a small definition of beauty from Rupjala, written by Nawab Fatimasa in the late 1800s of Komila. And I mean, she goes on, but this is a tiny passage of how she describes the voice of a beautiful woman. Her sweet, sweet voice, oh dear lady, her soft words fell on earth, and her voice could break the spell of death. I hope that the voices of the women that take this platform break the spell of violence and create a different one, a different world for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Katarina. That was very insightful. Now I'd like to introduce you, our very important panelist, Alicia Burhan, who is the founder and CEO of Harnett TV, who has been inspiring women through storytelling and stories. Alicia, welcome, and would you like to share some words with us now?
Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum, and to the esteemed panelists, and of course, Meghna. So today we're here at the press release of Miss Bangladesh Impact Forum. Many of you know that we are Heritage Television, which is world's first TV on women's well-being, and it's a part of our initiative Heritage Foundation. So for the last 6 to 7 years, that's what we have been doing in our community to engage people for women empowerment, for gender equality, and for a climate-resistant nation. And it gives me huge pleasure and the joy that Heritage Television is the media partner of such an impactful forum. At the same time, Heritage Foundation, since we have been working for SDGs for more than 6 years with more than 40 diplomatic missions to governments, to private organizations. It is our distinct privilege to be a part of this. We have all seen beauty pageant show on the television where it was mostly focused on the outside beauty. So this is where we are different. We are talking about impact, right? When beautiful people like all of you can also put something out there and actually engage our community for greater cause. And I want to apologize for being late. I think many of you know Harnett Foundation is hosting an art exhibition at the Japan Embassy. So I'm just coming straight from here. What I'm looking for is to nourish some of the beautiful young minds of our country. I see there is a very excellent panel of people. We will groom these beautiful ladies not just for how to walk or how to do the makeup, but also how to have a voice and how to be confident in their own aura and how they can achieve without being apologetic. And I think this is the core message. Bangladesh is an amazing country, a country full of resources, but at the same time, sometimes our focus gets distracted on minor issues that doesn't need to be viral. I hope under this platform, we will truly engage young girls who are talented, who are educated, who want to use this platform and represent Bangladesh. So Harnett Foundation and I am fully prepared to be in any way, be helpful to guide these girls so they can conquer the world. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia. That was beautiful. I hope women do conquer the world. Next up, we have Mr. Zubair Farhan Chaudhary, the Director of Sales and Marketing of Leather Indian, our hospital in Patna.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. First of all, of course, this is not easy to share a table with all successful women. I'm the only man sitting with them. My apology if I cough in during my speech. Since morning I was not feeling well, but still, what made me inspired to come and join this event? First of all, of course, Meghna, I love her initiative and her effort. We have been partnered in last event as well. Secondly, I've got two lovely daughters. So being father of lovely daughters, so I want to ensure a better future for them. So that's how I got inspired. Though I was not feeling well, I think I should go and I should do my part. And from that perspective, we should do our responsibility to ensure better future for men and women both. It's a true pleasure to welcome you all Miss Bangladesh Impact Forum 2025. We are delighted to be part of this event as hospitality partner. Last year, we had the privilege of working alongside Miss Megha and her crew during the Miss Bangladesh Beauty Pageant. It was an absolute pleasure to be part of this successful celebration that shines not only beauty but also grace and talent as well, showcasing the inspiring women who continue to lead with strength and purpose. Today, we are happy to once again be partner with this initiative, one that places a spotlight on women in climate diplomacy, leadership, and social impact. All while championing equality is truly a reason to cheer louder. I hope this year, Miss Bangladesh Impact Forum 2025 receives the recognition it truly deserves and successfully showcase the exemplary stories. Wishing the contestant and the organizer very best. Also, I appreciate the media friends for your presence to support an iconic event to your channel. Here's to a successful and exciting event ahead, one that not only uplifts voices but also puts Bangladesh on the global stage right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being part of this event.
Thank you so much, Fire. Now, last but not the least, I want to give a special thanks and a huge shout out to Constantino Gabriel, the General Manager of Play Meridian, who's right there with us. Can we give him a huge round of applause for everyone in the panel? Okay, now,
wait. I think this is going to be one of those instances where the host becomes host for real. Like she hosts the show and the program as well. You guys are not having enough seats to sit. I'll give you one example. Okay, Salman Khan, who is he? He's a big mega star, right? Salman Khan sees somebody not having a seat to sit, so he gives up his one and he sits on the floor. Does that make him less of Salman Khan? He becomes less smaller because he not at all, right? So it seems to me, I really apologize that there are not enough seats for everybody. Really apologize, we'll have it next time. And I will have to blame you people because I expected not so many people to show up. You did, thanks to you. But no, but I need that person back. I keep actually Maria we'll wait for her. Go. Muntasir, go. Tell her I need to. And the man must learn how to give up their privileges for women. When a woman is standing, you never be seated on the seat, okay? If a woman is standing, you stand up and give her the place. It's not because that's not equality. It's because you have been having that pleasure of sitting on that chair for too long. It's okay to take a breath of fresh air. Now let me walk for a few moments. You have a seat. Or two of us women, let's squeeze in. That's how we can change the world. Let's take that as an example. আচ্ছা এখন আমাদের এখানে যারা গেস্ট স্পিকার আছেন সবাইকে আমি জানিয়ে রাখি যেহেতু আমাকে নিয়ে অনেক ভয়ঙ্কর একটা সিচুয়েশন হয়েছিল আপনারা যে তারপরও আমাকে সাপোর্ট করেছেন এটা আপনাদের অনেক বড় একটা কারেজ শো করে এবং এই কারেজকে সম্মান জানিয়ে এখানে আজকে যারা উপস্থিত আছেন আপনাদের সবার জন্য একটি অ্যাওয়ার্ড রয়েছে It is an award officially from Miss Bangladesh Foundation যেটা it's a testimony forever যারা আপনারা আজকে এখানে আছেন এই অ্যাওয়ার্ডটা আপনারা সারা জীবন বলতে পারবেন যে আমরা এমন একজন নারীর পাশে গিয়েছিলাম তার মুখ থেকে কথা শুনতে যে অনেক দিন সাইলেন্ট ছিল কিন্তু তাকে নিয়ে অন্যরা কথা বলেছে আজকে কিন্তু সেই সুযোগ যে আমি যে এখানে আছি আসলেই আমি এই পারসনটা কেমন আমি কি করি আমি অনেকদিন ধরে শুনছি আমি নাকি মডেল তাই আমি আজকে বাস্তব মডেলের সাথে দেখা করলাম আমি অনেকদিন ধরে শুনছি যে মেঘনা মডেল মেঘনা I was like I wish I could be one I wish I could look like one for real আচ্ছা তো আজকে এখানে একজন রিয়েল স্বনামধন্য মডেল অনেক সিনিয়র এবং আমি আমার ইভেন্টের কাজে যাত্রা করি 2013 আই থিঙ্ক আই এম শিওর যে যার কথা বলছি তিনি এত ইভেন্টস করেছেন তার হয়তো মনেও নেই আমি রুমাপুর কথা বলছি আমি সেই ছোটবেলায় যখন ইভেন্টের কাজ করা শুরু করি একটা জাপানিজ একটা ইনস্টিটিউশনে তো তখন আমি রুমাপুকে দেখি এবং she was always someone who greeted me with a big smile. So after all these years, I still remember that beautiful model smiling at me. So আমি রুমাপুকে অনেক অনেক সম্মান জানিয়ে একটু স্টেজে ডেকে নিব এবং আমাদের সাথে শেয়ার করতে বলবো যে আসলে what does being a model feel like? সামনে সামনে পাস করে দিই না ওকে আচ্ছা রুমাপু সবসময় হচ্ছে একটু হাম্বল থাকতে পছন্দ করেন সো she's gonna be here with us and তবে রুমাপুর সাথে এমন একজন পার্সন আছেন যে তিনি তার স্টাইলের জন্য হ্যাঁ তার স্টাইলের জন্য অনেক ফেমাস আমি দেখি যে মিডিয়াতে আসলে আমরা যদি চাই যে খুব ভালো হাইপ ক্রিয়েট করবো তাহলে আসলে better than this person যে সকাল আমাকে বললো ওনার রুটিন উনি সকাল 10টা বাজে উঠে প্রস্তুতি নিচ্ছিল এই প্রোগ্রামে আসার জন্য সো এত ডেডিকেশন I woke up at 10:30 today I guess but someone woke up before me to get ready to come to my event can you believe how honored I feel thank you so much Adol bhai you're a star and I would like to say something
আপু বলে
come on the panel
ঠিক আছে সরি
Please, a round of applause for Adol.
Adol, come, ladies and gentlemen.
Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. সবাইকে অনেক অনেক really happy and lucky to be here and definitely this for Rigna and other judges and যারা বসে আছে যারা আছে যারা ক্যামেরার সামনে জার্নালিস্ট রিপোর্টার্স যারা এসেছেন আজকে প্রোগ্রামের জন্য বাংলাদেশ প্ল্যাটফর্মকে ঘিরে তো সবাইকে
সরেন সরেন পিছনে লোক আছে
আছে যে আমি আজকে Banger and initiative that definitely Bangladesh অনেক বড় একটা অনেক বড় একটা ট্যাগ বা বড় একটা বড় ব্র্যান্ড এখানে মেয়েরা তাদের নিজেদেরকে প্রুভ করার নিজেদেরকে একবার করে এক্সপেরিমেন্ট করার নিজেদেরকে প্রকাশ করার বড় একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম আর নামটার সাথে বাংলাদেশ জড়িত যেহেতু বাংলাদেশ আমাদের দেশ বাংলাদেশের সংস্কৃতি বাংলাদেশের কালচার বাংলাদেশের বাংলাদেশের